Hello, check it out, we already got a customer. Yeah, so this is my shop with a view. It is in the Nether Hub. We are selling enchanted books, cooked leather, oh I guess he's not buying anything, cooked steak and leather, dragon eggs and more. Nope, he changed his mind, he's going back, taking a second glance. I think me being the shopkeeper here is making him a little bit nervous. But yeah, I set up the shop and basically I've been working on the Nether Hub a little bit. Got the price guide suggestion box, just a book. Got the payment area here with the receipt book as well. Got some steak. Got a lot of dragon eggs that I duped, and a bunch of enchanted books as well. Different pricing arrangement for what I think are better enchantments. Anyways, so yes, I've been working on the Nether Hub a little bit. Yamalam, of course, did an amazing job with the Nether Hub. I basically added windows, and I added this top floor as well, which took a little bit of digging and TNTing. This is the top floor of the place where we have the message boards as well. Basically you can put a topic or a subject title, I suppose, up there, and then put your actual discussion inside the books, and I've left a bunch in there for everybody to use. I changed the stairs that Yamalama did. If you guys remember from the last video, the stairs were one over there going downwards and one over here going downwards, and then they led to a landing pad together in the basement area. And I thought that it wasn't super convenient to have, and so I took it apart, and here's my awesome tunnel. We'll come back to that in a bit. Basically what I did was I made a crisscross, like an X. So this staircase goes entirely all the way up if you just walk along it, but it goes from that side to this side, and then there's one from that corner to that upper corner, so they crisscross. That way, no matter where you come into the Nether Hub, there should always be a shortest route option for you to walk. It's just a little bit more convenient that way as well. One of the things I noticed before was that the previous Nether Hub that Yamalama had made, it ended somewhere around here-ish, and I basically extended a little bit. Before, what happened was that Zordash had a portal right around here, but Zordash has since then disabled that portal, so now the hub can extend all the way into this area and be symmetrical, so to say. But yeah, I like the view here, which is great. You can see my shop over there too, which is pretty cool. It's kind of embedded a little bit into the ceiling. I wanted to use all iron fencing for the ground, but then I realized that you would just fall right through the hole, and so I have this checker pattern. It doesn't look as good. I might try to think of something to replace it sometime, but who knows. I've also done Jasmine's tunnel over here. I did a lot of this work off camera, and I was going to do some of this and record myself doing some of this, but I ended up just watching videos and doing it. I'm like, oh screw it, I'll just finish it. But yeah, this tunnel is kind of, if you guys remember from my single play world, it's very similar with the vines and everything, but instead of a track going through here, we have this ice and trap door, and basically if you run and you hold the jump button, you move really fast and you go whoa. So added some flowers over here. This, of course, whoa, look at that gas. Oh, that reminds me, I was gonna make a little prison for one of these gas, and hope that they'll spawn inside. But yeah, anyways, that leads to the stronghold now. I got little signs going on, and I want to show you guys something here, because I did notice one time when I came in here that my light tunnel was not working anymore. So we still have the pulse shortener going on here, but over here we have a little doohickey, and basically what happens in here is we've got a little friend, unless he died. Where's our chicken friend? Our chicken friend's gone. Oh, crikey. Anyways, I had a chicken friend in there, and what he did was he stepped on that pressure plate every now and then, and that pressure plate would update this little blink circuit, and the blink circuit itself will work by itself without a chicken there. Basically what it does is that every now and then this circuit will burn itself out, but every now and then it'll remember to start off and burn itself out again, and that would trigger this piston and send a pulse. So basically it would kind of like a defibrillator just jumpstart the circuit up again if it's off. And occasionally it will send a second signal, and this light tunnel would just go twice as fast. But so far it hasn't really been a problem ever since I put this in. I might have to get some eggs and put a chicken back in here anyways. So yeah, I just want to show you guys that because it did end up being an issue, and I since then have solved the problem again. Alright. So yeah, just wanted to show off a little bit of the place. I did add a window on every floor, and I also had to TNT some netherrack outside away so that every place has a relatively decent view of the nether. None of the other sides unfortunately has a view of the nether, but yeah, we just got each of these places, and that's pretty much it. Kate has volunteered herself too. I left some cracked and mossy stone bricks here, and she says she's gonna come by and maybe make the place a little bit less monotoned. Last thing I did was I also TNT'd a little bit on the inside so that this side also had a pretty decent view as well. And yeah, I think what I might do is I might go ahead and make a prison for the ghast. And basically how we're going to do that is we're just going to make a spawning area for the ghast and make it something like a 7x7 or something like that. And not quite decided where I want to do it though. I'm going to have to think about this because I want to have a place where the ghast will spawn and then get stuck. In case you guys are wondering, this area here is big enough to spawn a ghast, but ghast spawning is like any other spawning. It actually requires them to be touching the ground first. So they'll spawn on the ground, and then normally what happens is they'll fly up. That's why you sometimes see ghast stuck in areas. But basically, I have slabbed all the area here and on the main floor, and no mobs, not even ghast, can spawn on half slabs. So by using half slabs, we can still have a nice big open area, but ghast won't be able to spawn here. But what I kind of want to do is I want to make a little prison. I don't know if I want to do it indoors or outdoors. Maybe I'll make one like right through this wall here, a little ghast prison, and it'll just be in iron bars, and the ghast will be able to look in, and he'll just be stuck there. So I have left some iron bars downstairs along with some stone brick. So we're just gonna grab that and we're just gonna have some fun. I think it shouldn't be that hard to do. Brought back the shovel into the play, and we'll just do something real quick just for the camera to see. Try to center it a little bit. Well, can't quite make it perfect center because everything is not exactly centered. Everything's centered around the spawn gate, so it's a 2 wide area. So maybe we'll make this a 6 wide doorway. Like so. And then inside we will make, I think I'm just going to make a pure box. Might need some light stone now that I think of it, just so we can see inside a little bit better. Yeah, this is just for fun, and if anybody wants to remove it later on, that is fine by me as well. I just did it, just doing this for the lulz. And with the recent snapshot notes, collecting nether brick is not a bad thing either. Alright, so we need ghast for 4x4, so we'll make a 6x6 box for it, and that should allow it to spawn inside here. Maybe I won't even bother getting rid of the nether brick, nether rack rather, on the sides. I'll just do this. You know, actually, yeah. You know what? We'll clear this up. We'll just make another rack box here. And oops, gotta be careful or else I might fall. Make another rack box here. We'll be lazy. and we'll just have a 6x6 area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that leads to the outside a little bit, so we'll cover that up. And maybe we'll get a little friend inside here sometime. Not exactly sure how far away we need to be in order for our gas to spawn, but I figure it'll be nice to have something looking in, and it'll be fun to just like sometimes walk up here and go ah, and there's a ghast in the way. He might be the mascot for a hub. We'll call him Casper if we ever get one. If we ever get one. Okay, and I think that's about it. So this is probably a little bit bigger than necessary space for a gas, but I think that should work. And we won't light it up or anything inside. The gas will just be able to be inside. We'll just have to wait for the happenstance that the gas will spawn inside. The problem, of course, is that mobs will despawn eventually too, but leave it like that. We'll add a sign in case things spawn in there. Ended up not using any of these. Oh, I don't have any signs left. I'll make a couple. Have exactly 6, why not? Alright, let's put it over here. Casper. Alright, there you go. All good. And we'll dump the rest of the signs in here. Okay guys, well, thanks for watching. That's it for today. It's a short episode, I know. I just wanted to show off the Nether Hub just because it looks so pretty now. It's not as big as other Nether Hubs that you may have seen, but it's our Nether Hub, and we're not going to have that many people anyways. So, it's all good. Alright, till next time. Ciao.